What's going on, guys? It's Tony from Lomo Paintball, and today I'm bringing you a quick overview on the Valken V-Max Plus, baby. Get ready for it.
What's so plus about it?
Because it's plus and extra sweet. You already know that. So, quick overview and rundown, and we're going to take this thing apart and show you how it operates. Valken V-Max Plus, they do retail $69.95. If you want to throw on the speed feeds on there, 4 different colors, they're an extra $14.95 per speed feed. All right, on to the hopper itself, guys. So this hopper does operate on 2 9-volt batteries that sit right here in the bottom. The only way you're going to access that is a very small Phillips head screw. This hopper can feed 20 plus paintballs per second, right around that region. That's what Valken claims. Ideal for speedball guns, as you guys know, and then scenario guns as well. And it does have a quick interchanging actual lid for the speed feeds themselves. You're probably going to want to use a small flathead screwdriver to actually change the lid though. So this is the Valken V-Max Plus, guys. So Mark, what do you want to see first? You want me to take it apart?
Well, I want you to stop for a second because you lifted that lid real easy. When I was playing with it earlier, I had a little issue because I didn't read the sticker. So what's the trick for lifting the lid?
You got to push the lid forward and then up. And even the sticker on there says, this is an interlock lid design. Push forward to open the lid easy. So when you lock it in, you want to actually push the lid forward and then up. So forward and then up to actually get the lid open. So next, what we're going to show you on the inside here, there's an actual, it's going to be hard to see, but there's a lever, a black lever that sits on the inside so you can get the top shell off of the hopper itself. So lever, you're going to want to push it forward towards you depending on how you're holding the hopper, or towards the inside of the hopper, easiest way to remember. So there's a black lever that sits down inside of here so you can get the top shell off. So let's do that. Let's pop this top shell on off. So let's show them the actual lever. This is the lever I was talking about inside. You're going to want to push that obviously towards the inside of the hopper, and then you'll be able to pop the top shell off. Next, how you actually going to want to turn this thing on. I've already installed the 2 9-volt batteries that sit down there. I don't know, Mark can zoom in. You can see the plus, plus, minus, minus. That shows you how you need to install the 2 9-volts to get this thing to operate. Next, there is the power button on the back with an LED light display. So press and hold for 3 to 5 seconds. This bad boy turns on. So it does operate on an eye system as well. So it's not going to continuously spin like that the entire time. Put your finger in, simulating a paintball, and the hopper will spin. A real cool feature about this thing, actually, it does have an anti-jam or a reverse feed. Hold the power button in and you'll be able to see that this thing actually will go in reverse now. Every time I touch it, press and hold, it flips it in reverse in case you got a jammed up paintball or something in there. It's going to help get that out of there so you can continue to feed. Like I said, this thing can feed around 20 plus paintballs per second.
Okay, curious.
Yeah.
So you press and hold the button to turn it on.
Yep.
Press the button while it's on to reverse. So how do you turn it off?
So to turn it off, you're going to press and hold for another 3 to 5 seconds until you see this light back here. This light right there is going to go red. So we're going to press and hold. And then that's how you turn it off. So about 5 seconds, I'd assume. So that's how you turn it on, roughly 5 seconds until it actually, starts to operate. And then to turn it off, same thing, press and hold till you see the red light in the back. Let's go a little bit further into this to this inner tray. It's very flexible, this tray here. If you ever want to get in there and say you did break a paintball in the drive tray and you wanted to get in there to really clean it, simply pull up. As you guys can see how flexible this is. And you just pull up and out, and this tray will come on out. And then you can have access to actually clean in there or take apart the hopper as you desire. There is a flip. If you want to zoom in there, Mark, there is a flip in there. So you can turn that to the side, and you can actually pull this entire piece on out in case something really bad happened or you need to replace parts on the hopper, something like that. That's what locks it in place. So this lever there will just spin to the side, and you can actually take that out, and then it will lock back into place. Other than that, it's a very, very simple design. You can see below, this is the actual board for the hopper, and then in there is where your two 9 volts are gonna connect to give it power. So yeah, this is the Valken V-Max Plus. Would recommend for a lot of the scenario guys out there for the price point of like 70 bucks. Pretty good hopper, pretty easy to maintain so far. Thus we can see, and then pretty easy to actually get this thing, back in and locked into place. So.
Do you know what the ball capacity is?
The ball capacity is 220 balls, which is more than some of the other hoppers out there on the market. So, which is definitely very, very interesting. I like that it holds a little bit more paint than some of the other hoppers out there currently.
Yeah, it's misleading with that like shelf in there. It makes it look like it couldn't hold that much.
Exactly. Yep. So then you lock it in. You always want to start up near the front, and then you can click it in and lock it back into position there. So let's talk about how to actually put on, or at least get the lid off. I'm not going to pull the Speedfeeds out of the packaging, but this is where I said you probably would want a very, very small flat-headed screwdriver. So in this region here, this black bar will slide back and forth. You always want to slide it to, I guess that would be your left if you're working on it. So this black bar, you would want to slide it over so you can actually get the lid off, because that's what we found was the easiest way to get the lid off. And so you can slide that off. And then obviously you have access to, with the Speedfeeds, the same way the lid comes on. So you're going to want to take it, press it in. The right side of the bar, so this side of the lid, as you guys can see, you're going to want to put that in first, and this piece over here will actually kind of plunge in so it's going to lock it into position. So it's obviously hard to really show on camera, but I want to press that in, and then you can lock that bad boy right on back in there. Snaps right back into spot. So that is how you install the Speedfeed. We showed you how to open the lid. It literally has a sticker on the top to show you how to get it open easier without trying to really force and pry on it. Other than that, recap real quick. If you guys haven't stopped watching, 220 paintball capacity in the 68 caliber, operates on 2 9 volts, feeds around 20 paintballs per second, weighs less than a pound, and it is toolless disassembly. So that is the Valken V-Max Plus.
For how much at Lone Wolf Paintball?
$69.95. If you want to add a Speedfeed on, those are $14.95. If you guys have any questions, shoot us a message, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. If you don't, follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, once again, and hit up the website, of course, to buy these. $69.95. It's lonewolfpaintball.com.
And put in the comments if you want to see us shoot this on a gun and
let's do it.
See how it does.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Take it easy, guys. We'll see you next time.
See you.